Hello everyone, welcome. In this lecture, we will understand functional groups or you can call modules as part of Oracle Fusion application. Okay, so now we have to understand is in Oracle Fusion, they divided it to four functional groups or business group you can say, or four major modules in Oracle Fusion. One is HCM, second is Enterprise ERP, third is Supply Chain Management, SCM, and the last is ACX. Okay, so HCM, ERP, SCM, and ACX. Now the change in Oracle Fusion is before, as I mentioned to you, that ERP was used as a broad term to mention which cover everything related to finance, human resource, procurement, inventory, sales, manufacturing, right? But what Oracle Fusion did as part of Oracle Fusion, they made ERP as a separate, only related to financial part. So financial management, anything related to procurement, project management, if you have any project that you need to maintain finances, risk management as part of finance, enterprise performance management. This is just an introduction. I will cover this, give you an introduction in a separate lecture as well. So anything related to financial part, they have made a separate module or business area. They call it now as a ERP. So now HCM, HR function, and supply chain function is not part of ERP. So ERP as a general business concept as an industry, it mentions all the business functions. But as part of Fusion, when someone say Oracle Fusion ERP, Oracle Fusion Enterprise Resource Planning, so these are the modules or products that comes under ERP. Financial management, it's mostly to do all the things related to finances. And anything to do with the HR, they call it as human capital management, from hire to retire, like human resources, their talent management, their performance management, workforce management, payroll. Analytics means it's reporting and analytics. So anything to do with the employees, their payrolls, their absence management, resource management, it's called HCM. So this module is Oracle Human Capital Management. ERP, as I mentioned, mostly related to do with the financial part. This distinction you need to know in Fusion. When we say ERP, it's not whole ERP, it's not HCM also, it's not supply chain also, it's only financial part, and major modules are financial management, procurement, project management, risk management, and compliance. And then we have SCM. It's called supply chain and manufacturing. It, as its name suggests, it's mostly to do with the inventory, logistics, procurement, procure to pay cycle, logistics, and also the modern technologies are also introduced now in Fusion, like blockchain, Internet of Things. So mostly anything to do with logistics and supply chain, this module is called supply chain module, SCM, supply chain and manufacturing. And then in the last we have CRM, customer relationship management. In Fusion it's called as advertising and customer experience. So it's called ACX. Advertising, you can advertise your you can do the advertisements for your products, for your goods, and any service you are selling. You can do the marketing, you can do the sales, you can do the services. So anything to do with your customer relationship management, it's part of this module, advertising and customer experience. So I hope it's now clear to you in part of Fusion what is meant by HCM, what is meant by ERP, what is SCM, and what is ACX. So there are four major functional groups in the Oracle Fusion application, and there are different products inside. I will make a separate lecture for each one of them to give you a brief introduction about these four business areas. And the capabilities of ERP, this is very, very critical, is it's a real time. Yani, if you make any change in the application at one place, it will reflect real time everywhere else. Let me show you an example. For example, in this application, I have 37 for example, if I have 38 approvals pending, okay, let me approve this one. So it immediately changed it to 37. So that's a real time, and same is reflected to everyone else who is using this application anywhere. Okay, so that's the purpose of real time. If any product is sold, it will show sold to everywhere in all the organization, to all the employees, real time. It will not make any delay. So this is the purpose of real time. And components I already mentioned to you. And then we have integration. These all modules are tightly integrated. For example, if I make an employee as a supplier, we don't need to make separate supplier in the supply chain and manufacturing module. This supplier will automatically available here. For example, if we have any bank that needs to be done any payment in the from the payroll side. So you just need to configure this bank in the financial part, and this will be available in the payroll. So you don't need to duplicate this data, and it will be real time integrated with each other. So I hope it's clear to you now. A brief introduction of the functional groups and products and offerings of Oracle Fusion application. I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.